She twisted her ring, the third time that minute. She was 29, eyes full of dreams. He was 42, hands full of experience. Two people in a coffee shop sitting with one silent question. Is this love or mistake? At another table, a different couple, 27 and 28. Same age shoes, same age confusions. Two loves under one roof. Who lasts longer? Those who grew up in the same era or those who've seen different times? The answer from science, psychology, and sacred texts might surprise you. For years, psychologists, nosy friends, and curious aunts have circled the same question. What's the right age gap so a relationship actually lasts? Not movie romance, but that everyday, simple, messy love that survives real life. On social media, everyone has something to say, usually screaming in the comments. Reality is softer. On dating apps, people write age range 25 to 35 or open to younger without thinking about percentages or research. The heart rarely reads a bio like a spreadsheet. Still, when you zoom out, patterns appear. Numbers don't tell the whole story, but they whisper something. In 2014, economists from Emory University analyzed data from over 3,000 couples. The result was striking. Couples with a one-year age difference had the lowest risk of breaking up. With 5 years gap, the risk climbed. With 10 years, it rose even higher. With 20 years, the chances became dramatically worse. These are averages, not destinies, but they make you think. Look at the couples around you. Those close in age often move through life at the same pace. They build careers at the same time, get invited to the same kinds of gatherings, and worry about rent or mortgages in the same season of life. They're both tired on Sunday mornings, not one partying while the other thinks about retirement. Their rhythm matches. This doesn't mean age gaps never work. Some of them are beautiful. What research really points to is friction. When you grow up with the same technology, the same cultural references, the same pressures, you carry similar invisible maps. You don't spend evenings debating whether going out at a certain age is normal or tragic. You simply understand each other. Psychology adds another layer. We connect most deeply with people reading the same chapter of life. Carl Jung once wrote that love isn't just emotion, but shared consciousness. When experiences align, understanding comes without effort. But when one person is still climbing life's early steps and the other has already walked many floors, bridges must be built. One may not yet know exhaustion, the other feels it daily. The issue isn't age, it's perspective. The Bible speaks of love not as a feeling, but as a covenant. It talks about respect, commitment, wisdom, and faithfulness, not numbers. Sacred texts remind us that people walk best together when they are aligned in vision and values. So, how do couples make any age gap work? They talk about timelines early, not abstract dreams, but real-life plans. Children, careers, health, money, energy, the future. When the gap is bigger, these conversations arrive faster. Avoiding them doesn't protect romance. It quietly builds resentment. Love grows stronger when the uncomfortable numbers are spoken out loud. Shared routines matter. Shared friends matter. Shared projects matter. Your lives must overlap, not just your feelings. People often ask, does it matter who was older? Research says dynamics matter more than labels. Others ask, should I leave just because of the age gap? An age gap alone is rarely the answer. The real questions are respect, communication, and shared direction. So what's the ideal age gap? 1 to 3 years, on average. But love isn't a law of mathematics. The real question isn't how many years are between you. The real question is whether you want to grow together. If there's love and effort, fight for it. If there's silence and emptiness, let it go. Because love isn't a game of numbers, it's a daily choice. Tell us in the comments, what's the age gap between you and your partner? And is it working? Love isn't blind, it's brave.